Hello and welcome to the sale of my Fleetwood 4-berth Caravan. I'm going to show you the Caravan with the awning set up. It's a full-size awning made by Bradcot. Very large awning, all in good condition. All the zips work and there's no rips and tears in the awning. These two front doors here, they are your main doors in, or you can zip them completely off and have the awning as a gazebo. Get around the back. Give you a good overall view of this awning. We'll go inside now and have a look. Nice large awning. Give you a look around here on a 360. The little lady servant there doesn't come with the awning or the Caravan. Fold away table and chairs. All folds away into this top section. Easily folded away and stored. Simple awning, just a simple pole system. 4 poles across the top, pole here, one up here, one here and one there, and at the end of these poles there's been some tape put around them. They just simply clip onto the side of the Caravan in these hooks, and on the ends you'll see some green tape here which corresponds with green tape here and here, so you know that you're putting the right poles into the correct fittings. 2 poles across the top that come to the centre fitting, which has a 3-way plastic connector. Now this has got a white tape on it, so has the top, so you know that is the central pole. Just pushes into the ground at the bottom. The end pole, blue tape to the blue fitting, and the upright pole, blue tape on it again. Easily just slot together. Won't take you very long to put this awning up. Full set of curtains on poles. And these curtains here, the original poles got lost, so I've just made some out of a bit of doweling. Just let you know that these poles are missing, but it works very well. There you go. That's the inside of the awning. Spare heater here. This is an electric plug-in heater. Very useful for in the Caravan or for airing out the awning. Fits nice and snug against the Caravan. You will need some new pegs for the bottom of the awning, as there isn't any with it, unfortunately. There you go. Well, thanks for looking at this video. Can you please watch the video below, because that'll give you an in-depth video of the outside of the Caravan and the inside of the Caravan. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the sale of my Caravan. It's a Fleetwood Garland 1654, a 4-berth Caravan. It makes a twin bunk at the front, a twin bed at the front and 2 bunks at the side, which I'll show you shortly. It was made in 1993, so it's a fairly old Caravan, but it's in very reasonable condition for its age. I'll just show you around it. It's going to come with the lock for the towing hitch, that'll be coming with it. Also the fresh water and the whale pump for pumping water in. Fairly level down this side. Across the back, I'll show you across the back and get a good shot of it. You've got the wastewater away container there with the pipe. Remember, it's a 1993. It has got one or two little dings on it, but it's got no massive scrapes or dents or anything like that. I bought it for this season. It's done us proud. Got to go now, like a storage, so I'll get another one next year. Can you see down that side there? It's just a bit up against this post, but I'll try and do my best. The windows are all etched for the CRIS Caravan scheme to try and prevent caravan theft. I've never registered it myself, but it's etched up and it's probably on the register somewhere, so if you want to continue with that, that'll be fine. Just trying to give you an overall picture of the caravan. A bit of a tight area here. Oh, it's had two brand new lights fitted, two brand new light units. This corner's all good. I'll try and get down and show you, so you get a better picture of, a bit of an idea of what it's like. All reasonable condition. There has been a previous repair on it, on this corner here, which I'll show you now. Somebody's obviously bumped it at some point, and cracked it and repaired it. But that's the only really bad bit on this caravan. I'll take you inside and let you have a look round. I've got the cooker already set up and the fire's on. It's like a greenhouse in here. This door is the stable door, so you can have the bottom closed and the top open in summer, like this. Oh, and above the door there's a light, an external light which works. Let's turn that on. Get to it. Oh dear, not easy trying to film and do things at the same time. Better bear with me, please. Now, I don't know if you can catch that. That light's on now. Off. You come into the caravan. Nice big storage area under here. Very handy. Massive in there. Let's go into the back. Go into the back of the caravan. You have the cooker and the sink and the unit. And I've got the cooker and I've got the grill and everything. It's like a greenhouse in here, so I'll show you that I can get it turned off and get it cooled down a little bit. Storage above. Tons of storage space in this caravan. Skylight above. Let's see if you can see if these rings are on. Yeah, they're all on. I hope you can see that. All on the gas. Grill. This grill pan. Grill all working. We'll put that back in there because handle's red up. Cooker below. On the gas, all working. I'm going to turn these off now and try and get a bit of cooler air in here. Just bear with me. Let's shut the cooker off. Cooker off. I'll turn the grill and the hobs off. And then what you have, let's close these up. See what we're doing. A storage under the cooker. Little storage area in there. Then you've got a side cupboard here with your gas taps. Your on and off gas taps for the cooker and the hob. A couple of shelves, pull out shelves. Storage cupboards here. What we get in this? The storage cupboards below. Knife and fork drawer. The utensils. And there's the plug for the sink, etc. This cooker has a glass lid, and you just held back by that, and it comes down and closes on here. But I'm going to leave that open for the minute, as it's I want it all to cool down. It's quite hot in here now. And then above you have two storage cupboards. That brings us to the sink. This sink It's had a brand new seal around it, as has the hob. Brand new seal around there, and just below every gas ring there's a seal on it. It's had all 4 new seals on there. That brings you around here to what is the shower, toilet and sink. That there is just a spare plug-in heater, electric heater for the awning. We'll get to that in a second. So on the light above, all the lights work. So into the toilet area, it's a Thetford toilet with the pull-out cassette from the outside. Very simple to use. Twist that knob and it sends your clean fluid in. This knob here opens and shuts the gate for the waste. A little tap set up at the side. This pulls out, and this is where we're going to get water everywhere if we're not careful. So I'm just going to pop that in there and show you that it works. Turn the hot on. The hot water gets really hot. The heat is brilliant. That's the hot water working, and below it is the cold water. Turn that on. Cold water flowing. So that tap all works as it should. Open that up, let that wastewater go down, and then this just slides back into here. And then across from the toilet, you've got a little vanity case, little vanity unit at the top there. Soap holder, toilet roll holder, also a light. These will work on 240 and 12 volt. Little unit here, little glass unit here. Window for the toilet and vent. Then into the shower. If you have window stroke vent above. Shower head. Soap holder. That. Shower base. Not a bad little shower unit, very very functional. And then you've got the curtain that slides around the rails at either side and comes inside across the front. I'll just show you that these taps work in here. You've got your hot tap and cold tap. I'll turn the hot one on first. This is where I probably better get wet arm. Water at the shower head, hot water. You can mix these as well so that it doesn't burn you. Cold tap, all working. Brack there for soap. A light in here as well, on and off. All good, all working. Back out the shower room. Brings down this side. To the right, you have mirror there, mirror above. Next, at the side of that is a wardrobe, stroke cupboard. Open this up. Got a rail above for hanging coat hangers with clothes on. Plenty of room below. This mirror here is it belongs on the vanity unit above the toilet, but one of the clips has broke, so it won't hold in place. But it's there if anybody wants to repair it. Let's put that to one side. Then underneath you've got more storage. Probably a bit dark in there. Under the storage area there. Mirror back. We'll close that cupboard up. That's what it looks like. And then below the cupboard we've got the colour gas fire. Now I've just turned this on. I'm going to show you that it's working, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull this little plastic cover back a little bit And then down here, there is the pilot light's lit, so the gas fire's on, and trust me, that is nice and warm. I'm going to turn that off now because I'm boiling. Fire off. Then next door to the fire in the cupboard is the fridge. The fridge works on 240 volt and gas, and I've got it switched on the gas at the minute. So this is the area to use the fridge on gas, and over here is battery, the 12 volt, and above it the hookup, and these are your settings for temperature inside. So I'll open up the fridge. Shelf above, little rack above here, and area at the bottom where you put your milk, etc. Inside the fridge you've got a little freezer box. That is nice and cold. That hasn't been on very long, and that's working on the gas. That freezes down fantastic on the 240, but very usable on the gas. And if I can get right in here, I'll show you that it's working on the gas by. Just bear with me. If you look, if you can see in there, you can see the flame and the gas is lit. But this works on gas. It works 12 on. It works on 240. I just usually have it on the hookup, everything on the hookup, but I want to show you that everything works on the gas. So I'm going to turn that off as well now. That is off. And then I'll just pop this in there, and it just prevents the door pulling open in transit. Above the fridge you've got a plug socket, a 12 volt socket. Above there is the water heater, the Cascade, which firstly you turn this plug socket on, and then you come up here, click this on, and there's the green light's lit. That means now that the gas water heater, the gas stroke electric water heater is now working on the 240 and heating up the water, and trust me, that water gets really, really hot. I'm on fingers and thumbs here because I'm trying to look, watch what I'm taping and watch what I'm turning on and off. So it's off. Brings you to the front area. Now this makes up into a double bed. And all you do is you come down here, get hold of this, and pull this out. And what this does, it runs full length right back to here, and then you put your cushions across, and it makes your double bed at the front. And while we're down here, there's a double plug socket down there that works. A little cupboard there, tabletop. Then you've a cupboard across there for the zig, but there's also storage room in there. Under the bunks, loads more storage room. Them's the curtains for the awning. Then across here, that's the hot water heater. Works lovely, works fantastic on the 240. Same again at this side, loads and loads of storage space. And they also have pull-out drawers for getting access under there when if you don't want to start lifting the seats up and everything. And this on the floor here is the awning. So you've got the awning here in this bag, and in this bag you've got all the poles to fit it up and everything. All the lights down here work in the Caravan. To show you these. This flynet here, the catch were broke, so I just popped a couple of screws in it to hold it in place. So if you want to open this, out with that screw, and it lifts down and just take it off. Fly screens on it, and of course, more storage up here. This is above the fridge. Storage area there. the side of that there's a smoke alarm, but it needs a battery. More storage space here above the front bunks. One there, two across the front. Also this little clock works, it's saying it's nearly 5:10. These little lights all work. Your curtains all around and fly screens. So from you come round here now, so opposite the fire, fridge, etc. and the shower room is this seating area. Now this bottom section here, that table pops out on a pole, and these two seats, the tabletop comes off this pole. You store the pole away in the wardrobe, and then this tabletop slots in this groove here and that groove there, which makes the base for the bed. Just pull the cushions down. That makes the bottom bunk, and the top bunk is up here. Very easy to use, but it's going to make a fool of me now because I'm trying to do it one-handed. This is the curtain that comes around on this rail to make this area private for sleeping. So one clip up, two clip up, fold that cushion down, lift this up and it clicks into there. So you have that board up. Same at this side, just put this cushion down, lift this board up, and that clips into there. And all you do is get hold of this section here, which will pivot on these arms, pulls out, pivots down, concertinas out, push it back, put your locks on there and lock on there. Then the cushions for this top bunk is here, so you unclip this, unclip that, cushions will fall down. Just bear with me, fold them out. That makes the mattress. So you've now got your bunk up. Just do that one-handed, which is amazing because I'm normally always fingers and thumbs. So there you have your top bunk. Excuse me, top bunk. Bottom seating area makes the bottom bunk. I'll take a photograph of that fully set up because I just can't do it. I've just not got enough hands at the minute to do all this. So above the bunk you then have a cupboard space there and a cupboard space there, light above. We've done the curtain, haven't we? This curtain pulls round on this rail and it makes this area totally private. Now going back to the awning, yeah, we've done the awning. That's the awning and the poles, and this fire here, it's just a plug-in convector fire electric, and that blows nice warm air when you're in the awning if you need it. Just pop that back and I don't fall over it. So just to summarise, you're coming through the back door, your sink, cooker and storage space below and above. To the left of there is the toilet and shower. Shower curtain that comes round. The shower curtain, yeah, comes round and keeps this area dry while you're showering. Gas fire, wardrobe cupboard, next door, cupboard above, smoke alarm, controls for the water heater, fridge below, seating area, stroke sleeping area, storage above. Or this cushion does have a couple of tears in it, bear in mind you're not buying a brand new Caravan. I'll try and find these in my hand. Right, there's a tear across here and a tear across there, and it's tearing there. Can't use a needle and thread to save my life, to be honest, but it doesn't bother me. It works, it's all functional. So we'll just pop back outside. I'm going to try and show you this Caravan again outside. So you've got the stable doors, light above, all the tyres are good. I'll try and get a shot of the tyre, and then you've seen everything. It's like being here with me. Plenty of tread on the tyre. New back lights, very very square at the back. Remember, there's been a repair on this back right in the corner, but apart from that, the Caravan is all in very very good condition. You've got your wastewater away there, fresh water in, whale pump, which we saw working at the tap heads. You go one more look down it. Oh, and just off to my left here, table and chairs. It's a fold away table and chairs. It all folds away into this top bit, which then folds back on itself and becomes a carrying case. That's coming with the Caravan as well. Hook up lead. I think the hook lead's probably about 30 foot, 40 foot, something like that. Fresh water. We'll just show you in here. On Tuesday, the 12th of this month, September, I fitted a brand new leisure battery because the old one had seen better days, and I thought, well, change the battery and have it right for the next person. Have I got the right key? Yeah, a minute. Yeah. So we've got the brand new leisure battery. That's 3 days old. It's now Friday, and I bought it on Tuesday. That's Tuesday, Wednesday. That's 4 days old. Brand new battery. Here's your hook up for your 240. This is where you plug your whale pump in for water inside the Caravan, and this here is a fairly new water filter. Round the front you got the lock for the towing eye. Then in here, in the front here, stand back and see that. In the front here you've got your spare wheel, gas bottle, probably about half full, that gas bottle. Leg for winding, handle for winding the legs up, and a scissor jack. Oh, and the hinge broke on this, so when I bought it, somebody put cable ties on it to hold it in place. It's very firm, won't fall off, and it locks. No problem there, and every lock on the van locks. The external lights, the rear lights, you know, your brake lights, stop lights, indicators, etc. They all work. They're all good. So I don't think I can say much more now. But thank you for watching this video. May have been a bit long-winded, but I want to show you what it's all about. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Going to put this Caravan on eBay for about $18.75, but it is. I'm going to use the make an offer button. So I'm a reasonable man. Make me an offer and we'll see what